Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we will be doing a detailed camera review of the new iQOO 9 SE. So iQOO 9 SE is the least priced variant of the iQOO 9 series, and this device has a 48 megapixel triple camera setup and a 16 megapixel selfie camera. So it is one of those cheaper devices with the Qualcomm 888 chipset and a really good camera which has optical image stabilization. So let's see how the camera performs in this price segment. So before getting into the detailed video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's first have a look at the camera hardware. The iQOO 9 SE comes with a 48 megapixel Sony IMX598 sensor which has f1.79 aperture and optical image stabilization is included. It also has a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and a third mono lens. For selfies, we have a 16 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture. So let's see how the camera performance is for the price segment. In terms of daylight condition, the 48 megapixel sensor does a good job in bringing details. The colors are quite good and offers good details too. The colors are vibrant and at times they are saturated as well, especially with a lot of greens and blues. The sharpness levels are pretty good and this is evident when you pixel peep. The dynamic range is once again very good and works pretty well on the iQOO 9 SE. Overall, we like the quality of daylight shots from the iQOO 9 SE, but we feel saturation could be controlled a bit. Most Vivo phones have a bit of saturation in general. The phone has a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and here once again the images are quite good with good sharpness and details being offered. Once again the sky colors are saturated. While this looks good for social sharing, people who might want natural colors might be disappointed a bit. The 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera produces good usable images. Now moving on to the close-up shots. The phone comes with pretty good imaging capabilities once again, and colors are rich here as well. But the saturation levels are better here. The sharpness levels are quite good too. The phone does come with a 2 megapixel mono sensor, but it has a macro mode using the ultra wide angle lens, and the performance is pretty good. The details are good and colors and sharpness levels are also pretty good overall. Now moving on to the portraits, the phone does a good job with portraits, although the skin tones are not very accurate and looks a bit too boosted. The edge detection seems good. They are bright and sharp, but overall skin tones can definitely be better. Now next up, the low light captures. The low light performance is good in indoor lights or artificial lights. The sharpness levels are quite good and optical image stabilization helps here. When you turn on the night mode, the images are more cleaner and noise is reduced. The details are also quite good for the segment. The availability of OIS helps in better night mode photos. But once again, the colors are a bit boosted similar to the daylight shots. Finally, the selfie camera. The 16 megapixel produces good selfies. Here we like the skin tones of selfies and colors look good too, along with good dynamic range. Since selfies are more of a personal choice, you can judge based on the images shown. The phone also comes with portrait mode for selfies, and here it does a decent job with portrait selfies, although the edge detection could be better. Moving on to the video recording, the phone has 4K 60 fps, but here there is no OIS or EIS offered, and hence the footage doesn't support stabilization. So it is better to go with the lower formats if you are recording a moving footage. The quality is good otherwise. The phone has 4K at 30 fps and quality is good, and it gives you sharp and clean video with details. The colors are pretty good and there is no saturation issues. The phone also supports 1080p at 60 fps. Here again the stabilization is good and colors are nice. The phone can record videos in 1080p 30 fps and it supports stabilization, and the overall quality is pretty good for the segment. The phone also supports slow motion video and the quality is pretty good here. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the iQOO 9 SE, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the video. So that is a detailed camera review of the iQOO 9 SE with good daylight captures, good ultra wide macros and selfies along with good low light photography. The iQOO 9 SE has a good camera and it supports optical image stabilization as well. The only area where the camera performance needs to improve is the color accuracy, and iQOO can reduce the saturation levels. The iQOO 9 SE should suffice in most situations as a camera smartphone, but if you're looking for exceptional color accuracy, then this may not fit it. But otherwise, the iQOO 9 SE has a good camera overall. So that is a detailed camera review of the iQOO 9 SE. So what do you guys think about the iQOO 9 SE as a really good camera smartphone? Do share in your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with a camera review of the iQOO 9 SE. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.